Why do you think Bleach was different?
Um, from a technical standpoint, I think there are a lot of elements of Bleach that are compelling for a listener. Like, I've always been a real lyrical person, lyrical artist, and that has never left my music. So I think that appeals to a lot of people. But I also think Bleach was the type of song that worked on that deeper lyrical level, but also a more cursory sonic level. Like the production was crazy. Level produced it. Lo-fi trap kind of meeting in the middle. I think that sound just really hits for people. People like more people. So many people tell me that that's the song to listen to when they smoke. The song to listen to when they're like driving late night. And I wasn't thinking about any of that when I made the song because at that time I'm just thinking I gotta put shit out because I'm not trying to quit music right now. I want to really get something going. I think just the elements like the pieces of the song, the production, the flows, the lyricism, and just the overall sound contributed to something that people really like. But if I'm being honest, I think sometimes there's there's kind of an inexplicable way that things happen in the world, and I wanted nothing more in that moment than to be a rapper and to not go home and not start grad school or work a job. And I think I put all of that energy into that song and stuff started to happen. And that I'm not like a super spiritual person or anything, but I do think that there's something happened with that song. And it was based around like that urgency, that sense of urgency and the desperation that I felt to get shit off the ground.
That thought of giving up can push the right person to not, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Like, it's funny when the pandemic hit, I had to take myself seriously too. Like, I didn't beforehand because that was just
Yeah.
life. But when
Yeah.
faced with the shit, you got to adapt or you're going to fall behind.
Yep.
You had to, certain people learn to pick up the pace.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. And I think there are also certain people who would be content if things didn't happen for them in that way. Like, all right, well, if I don't achieve this dream, then I can go do this other thing and I'll be fine. And I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I think there are also like I would never make a judgment on that type of attitude. But I also think that there are people who refuse to have that backup plan or who don't do well with the safety net idea or who just don't want to go to that. They just don't want to go to the plan B. And I
Yeah.
didn't want to go to a plan B. I really didn't want to go back to school. My college experience burnt me out academically. And I didn't want to go work a regular job either because I knew I wouldn't have been happy or fulfilled.